topic of the chapter is what? Al-inayatu bis-sihha. Al-inayatu bis-sihha. Al-inayatu bis-sihha means taking care of the health. So this part, al-inaya, and the harful jar bi, it means to take care of. Okay, so you can think of the bi harful jar means of. Al-inaya is to take care. Al-sihha means health. Okay, the health. We're saying that because we have alif lam. So taking care of the health. So we have the first lesson الدرس الأول which is a hiwar. A hiwar is a conversation. So this hiwar is, the title of the hiwar is في العسل شفاء. في العسل شفاء. So basically you can translate two ways. You can translate, you can just translate as it is. In the honey, asal is honey. Let me see if I can make this one very much. Yeah. So asal is honey, right? Fil asali, in the honey, what? Shifa. Shifa is cure. Cure. So you can say in the honey is cure, or you can say there is a cure in the honey. You know, as far as proper English translation, I'm not too worried about. We just have to understand what the meanings are meant from this. It's from the Arabic language perspective, right? So the topic is going to be about honey, and it's a conversation, as you can see, it's between Hazim and Amir. So what I'll do first is I'll play the audio that comes with the book, so you can listen to the whole conversation first, and then we'll go back and we'll translate and understand the text. Okay. Now this text. One second. This text, the audio for this text it doesn't actually completely match with the conversation, because I think the audio tape is for the previous edition. So the new edition, they made some changes, but anyway, we can still listen and see what we can get out of it, inshallah. Okay, so let's get started.
الدرس الأول. استمع إلى الحوار. الحوار في العسل شفاء. أمريض أنت؟ نعم، أشعر بآلام شديدة في المعدة. هل ذهبت إلى الطبيب؟ لا، لم أذهب إلى الطبيب ولم أتناول أي دواء. هل سمعت قصة الصحابي الذي عالجه الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم بالعسل عندما اشتكى من بطنه؟ لا، لم أسمع بها. لقد أمر الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم أخ المريض أن يسقيه عسلا. وهل شفي؟ نعم، بعد أن سقاه 4 مرات. العسل؟ سبحان الله. نعم، العسل. قال تعالى: فيه شفاء للناس. سأتناول العسل مثل هذا الصحابي. توجد محلات كثيرة لبيع العسل في السوق المركزي. سأذهب الآن إلى هناك وأشتري العسل. شفاك الله. جزاك الله خيرا. بسم الله.
Okay, so as you can see, there's some changes has been done in the new edition, so that's fine. You can go through them. So the conversation starts with Hazim saying, "Amaridun anta." Okay, I might wanna remove the highlights. Okay. So Hazim is saying, "Amaridun anta." So here's this Hamza is for question, right? This Hamza is for question. This one is for question. I think it's too thick. It's 1 minute. Anyway. So Maridun anta means, what is marid? Marid is sick. But yeah. Anta is you. So Maridun anta, are you sick? So that's the question Hazim is asking. The structure of this sentence is interesting. You could have said the whole thing in differently. You could have said anta marid. Okay. Are you sick? And that's fine. And the book wrote it otherwise, amarid wal ant. That's also fine. So are you ill? Amir says, and we know that when any question starts with Hamza or the other particle, Hal and Hamza is same thing. Then you have to answer by either saying yes or no, right? So you have to say either Naam, which is yes, or La, which is no, right? So here we have the answer, Naam, yes. أشعر بآلام شديدة في بطني. I think in the audio there's still في معدة. That's fine. So أشعر is I feel. Okay, so what is the verb? Verb is شعر يشعر. شعر يشعر means to feel. And you always have to add the حرف الجر with شعر B. شعر يشعر. So أشعر B, I feel. And B, after B you have to say what kind of, how do you feel? آلام شديدة. آلام is pains. So the singular is ألم. ألم is pain. آلام is pains. شديدة is severe. So severe pains. Why do we have Tamar over here? Because alam is a plural. And we know the rule. For the broken plural, we use feminine adjectives. Broken unintellect plurals, right? غير عاقل. So where does he feel pain? في بطني. Okay, in the stomach. It could be stomach or belly. Okay. I think the bottom is belly, and in other words, the Ma'idah was stomach. Okay, so here it's saying I feel severe pain in my belly. Okay, so we know all of these words. نعم أشعر بآلام شديدة في بطني. Yes, I feel severe pain in my belly. Then Hazim asked هل. See, this word هل and Hamza, these are exactly the same word, right? It makes a sentence into a question. So we have ذهبت, did you go? ذهبت means what? Did you go? So what is the verb? ذهب يذهب يذهب. ذهب يذهب. So did you go إلى الطبيب? Did you go to the doctor? Okay, this is to go. So if we didn't have hal, it would, if we just said ذهبت إلى الطبيب, you went to the doctor. So that's a statement, right? And harf hal, it makes that statement into a question. So you are asking now, did you go to the doctor? Again, as I said before, when you have hal or hamza in a question, you have to answer by either saying yes, naam, or la. You have to answer by yes or no. So the first time they answered by naam, and the second one is la, no. So he didn't go to the doctor. So he's saying لم أذهب إلى الطبيب ولم أتناول أي دواء. Okay? So أذهب means what? I go. أذهب is I go. أذهب is I go. But when you have لم before أذهب, then a few things happens. First, you remove the dhamma, adhabu, it becomes sukun, lam adhab. And it makes the verb into past negative tense. So here, adhab was I go, lam adhab, I did not go. Okay? So it changes, a lot of thing happens with that lam, right? So it's something to study. That's fine. It's we have to get used to this time. It's just like English, you know. When we say something, some verb, we negate some verb in the past. We never say in the past tense, right? I don't know how to say it. Like I went not. It doesn't work. So we have to use the present tense, and then we say didn't. I didn't go. Right? Just like here, go is a present tense. Just like adhab. And didn't is the one that is making into the past, right? So you can think of the didn't is doing the lam. Okay? So I didn't go to the doctor, and we have walam atanawal, same thing. The lam, so it's effectively saying didn't. Doing what? Atanawal. So this is another verb. You can tanawala. Tanawal.
Araw-arawin ang saktak para sa linamnam sarap na ulam. New Patty Nourish Shine. For hair that shines.
Tanawala. Yatanawal. Yatanawal. Word, it can mean a lot of things. So here it means to take. Okay, to take. So I didn't take ayya. Ay means any. It could mean which, but here it means any. Dawa. Dawa is medicine. Okay. So I didn't take any medicine. So Hazm continues. هل, again the same question, هل سمعت قصة الصحابي الذي عالجه الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم? So he asking هل سمعت, what is سمعت? Did you hear? To hear. So this is past tense. Maybe I should just write the translation. You heard. هل سمعت, did you hear the story قصة الصحابي? This is مضاف مضاف إليه is إضافة. قصة الصحابي, story of the companion الذي هو عالجه الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. So what is عالجه? عالجه is to treat, you know. So this is in the past tense. To treat, like, you know, to treat someone to get better. So when we have a verb, we of course have to find out who is doing the verb, the doer, the fa'il, right? Here, سمعت, who is the fa'il? Fa'il is this ضمير, ta, which is you, anta. So it's talking about whether you did it. So we have عالجه الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. So who is the fa'il? Who did the treating? Who did the action treating? Is the Rasul. Because why? We have Dhamma. So this is the fa'il. That's the doer. So, and then this who is what? It's the object, maf'ul bih. So basically saying did you hear the story? Who the Prophet, the Rasul, the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam treated him. Okay, so it's pretty complex structure here, but you know, as I said, if you're studying book 2, you should have some knowledge with Arabic language already, right? Either Medina book 1 and 2, or you have done with Bani Azik book 1. You have some Arabic knowledge. Okay. And Amir answers la, you know, lam asma, same thing, same concept. So asma'u means I hear, lam asma means I didn't hear. Biha, I didn't hear it. Ha, why is it ha? Ha is talking about qissa, which is tamaruda, feminine. That's why it's ha, it's not he. Then we have mimma. Mimma ishtaka sahabi. Mimma is mean matter. From what? Mimma actually it can also be mean and ma. From what? Ishtaka sahabi. But usually when we have verb we say mada. Doesn't matter. So but mimma basically is from what? Ishtaka. Ishtaka is it means to complain. Ishtaka yashtaki. Ishtaka yashtaki. 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 To complain. Okay. So who complain? Again, this is a verb. We need to know the doer, and we look for what? We look for the marfu state, which is the mahir as-sahabiyu, the companion. So from what the sahabi complained? Nihi. He complained. Here you can say from is spelling doesn't make sense. So min would translate as about. He complained about. Ishtaka actually usually go أن يسقيه عسلا. أخاه is his brother. أن يسقيه. يسقي is from the verb سقى. سقى يسقي. To offer to drink. Okay. So and then asala. So can I see that honey is something considered as a liquid because something you drink, you don't eat. Okay, so a few questions. These are really advanced grammar topic. Maybe I shouldn't bring them up right now. Let's just study the vocabularies, and inshallah a lot of these things will come up in the later chapters. So basically, the honey. Okay. Then وهل شفيا? I'm asking, did he cure? Cured in passive. So was he cured? Again, we have the word, harf hal. So that's the question. So what we need for this kind of question, we need to answer with naam or la. So here we have naam. Yes, he was cured. بعد أن سقاه 3 مرات.
Mag-fix inhaler for fast relief mula sa baradong ilong. Lakas ang boses ko! Inhaler.
Saqa. Ba'da is after an. After he, what? Saqahu, same thing, saqa yasqi. Yasqi is to pour or offer him to drink 3 times. 3 مرات. Marat is the plural of marra. Marratun is time. 3 times, 1 time, 3 times, 4 times. So many times? 3 times. Then we have Amir saying al-asal. So the honey, so he's surprised. Subhanallah, all the praises to Allah or for Allah. So that's a phrase. So it seems like he's very surprised. Then Hazim says al-asal, yes, the honey. Qala ta'ala. So qala is to say qala yaqulu. Qala yaqulu, to say. Who said ta'ala? Qala ta'ala, the Most High. Fihi, he is referring to al-asal. Okay. Fihi shifa'un linnas. Shifa, as we said, is cure. Li is for, and nas is people. So in it is cure for the people. In it means honey. In it there is cure for the people. فيه شفاء للناس. And then Amir said, he says what? سأتناول العسل مثل هذا السحابي. Sa is the future tense. You can translate it well. سأتناول, we said it should take. So I will take al-asala, the honey, مثل, like, example. Okay. Like هذا, this الصحابي, his companion. Then Hazim says توجد محلات لبيع العسل. What is توجد? توجد is found. So it's from the verb وجد. وجد يجد. وجد يجد. يجد. So what is وجد? يجد, to find. So what is يوجد? يوجد is same thing as a passive. Passive. So it's found. Okay. So what is found? Muhallat is the store or shops. Muhallat is a stores, shops found where? Okay, so it's saying the stores found li for bai'i. Bai is selling. So basically, it's the verbal noun for the word ba'a. Yabi'u. To sell. And it's the verbal noun is bay'un. So it's saying that stores is found selling the honey in souk al markazi. Souk is market. Markazi is like central, so it's like central market. Central market. Okay. And then he says سأذهب, same thing, sa is will. سأذهب الآن, now, إلى هناك, there. So he will go there now. وأشتري, to buy. اشترى. So he will go there now and وأشتري, and I'll buy العسل, the honey. Then Hazim said شفاك الله, and then Amir says a phrase, may Allah cure you. And then Amir said جزاك الله خيرا, may Allah reward you with good. Okay, so overall it's not that.
After watching the video, I noticed that the first topic discussed was uh, Al-Hinayatu bis-Siha, which means taking care of health. The speaker then moved on the first lesson in the video, which focused on conversation in English. The lesson in the video was about the cure in honey. The conversation between Hazim and Amir was clear, and the instructor explained how to properly read the Arabic text. He also broke down the sentence word by word and provided the English translation. During the conversation between Hazim and Amir, the instructor explained the damair and the verbs used in their statements. He discussed the structure of the Arabic text and translated it into English to help us better understand the conversation about the cure in honey. Overall, it's not too complicated. There are a few complex sentences, but we don't need to master all of them. We can treat them as translations, how these sentence structure are formed. However, it's important to first ensure that we understand the text. That's all.